New York Knicks superstar guard Jalen Brunson just took a humongous pay cut. And I want to start off this video by first saying, thank you, Jalen Brunson. I personally want to thank you for showing that NBA players can have some sort of humility. You see contracts being thrown around the league like, I don't know, the Celtics paying Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum both $300 million. And you just have to think to yourself, what is going on? It's like some of these organizations don't realize they have a limited amount of money to give out. But Jalen Brunson, I like you, man. I like the fact that you took this pay cut so you can actually compete for a championship. That's what's lacking in today's NBA. That's why no one cares about the finals anymore. It's all about money, money, money. Oh, let's do this. Let's do an advertisement. It's not about the game anymore. But when you look at the New York Knicks, you think, wow, this is a team. This is America's team. And it's all because of this man. I'm not even going to bring up OG Anunoby and his overpaid ass contract. Because that shit is going to get me pissed off right now. 5 years, $212 million? OG Anunoby, take your ass back to Toronto. You're ruining the league. This deal is humongous for the Knicks fans, the organizations, the players. You guys are going to probably keep Donte DiVincenzo and Mikal Bridges now. Because this man wanted to show some humility and show that it's not all about the money. Sometimes you just want to win as a team. And win as a team they will once the Boston Celtics disband. Because that team isn't going to stick together. There's no way they're going to be able to pay all those guys that money. I know they're locked down for a little bit, but this team is serious. And I think they could pull off some buffoonery in the Eastern Conference Finals versus the Celtics. I'm not saying they're going to beat the Celtics, but they do have a chance. A slim chance. Not as much as a chance as Celtics have of sweeping them, but they have a slim chance to take it to 7 or even beat them. And it's all thanks to this man, Jalen Brunson. Let's give a round of applause for Jalen Brunson right now. Now, because we discussed the contract, I think it's only right to discuss the future of the New York Knickerbockers. And, obviously I think they're going to offer Mikal an extension and also DiVincenzo. But we got to talk about the elephant in the room. And there's a reason Julius Randle's on the screen right now. Because he's the elephant. Julius Randle, what are we going to do with you? You're getting shipped to Taiwan. Not really, but you are. What I mean by that is there is no spot for Julius Randle on this team. Unfortunately. And I know Knicks fans are going to be salty because they're bipolar about this man. One day they love him, one day they hate him. But it's just the truth. Julius Randle does not. The number one issue I see with the Knicks right now is their lack of bigs. They have little to no bigs. They have Mitchell Robinson, who he's always on one leg. The Knicks, they need a big. And if I'm the Knicks going into the season, I'm looking to trade Randle for a big, if you can, but also just get rid of Randle in general. And it's no knock to Randle. Randle is a great player, but he just doesn't fit the team. You know what I'm talking about? When you see the Knicks play in the playoffs without Randle, you see a beautiful team. It's wonderful watching the Knicks. When I saw them playing against the Pacers, even when they were hurt, dude, I was in love with this team because they got a lot of heart. And Julius Randle, I'm not saying he doesn't have heart or he's not a dog. He is the dog in every single sense. But he's just not a dog on this team. His play style, him going back into the lineup, it's just going to mess everything up. I guarantee there's going to be trade talks about Julius Randle going into the season. But like I said, if they get rid of Julius Randle and get a big man, I can see this team very much competing. I'm talking about contender level of team. But if I'm a Knicks fan, I'm far beyond pleased with last season and where the team is heading. The superstar point guard that you guys have, really humble guy. And I would be looking forward to next season. All right, the next topic I wanted to get into was The update on KD's calf strain. Now, as for playing with Team USA, Steve Kerr seems to be, downplaying the situation and saying it's not that big of a deal. They're taking it day by day, get him back into the groove. But let's be honest, it doesn't matter if he plays the fucking game or not. This team that Team USA has is unstoppable, and even if he doesn't even touch the court, they're going to win. KD is hopeful of playing a game when they head towards the Middle East, but I don't really want to talk about his future with Team USA. This is the Olympics. It's not NBA basketball. We know that the USA obviously has the best team in the Olympics, but I wanted to talk about the future of KD's career. So if you guys don't know, KD has dealt with injury before. Obviously in 2019 during the finals, he tore his Achilles. So, KD's obviously not a stranger to injury. He's dealt with multiple injuries during his career, and he's seemingly been able to bounce back like it was nothing. But I think this is going to force KD to really take a step back and evaluate his situation. Obviously, KD's on the Suns right now. He's playing behind Devin Booker, and he has another great teammate in Bradley Beal who also can't stay healthy, but that's besides the point. But as someone who has had injuries in the past, and just taking on the mental warfare that goes on in the head, you kind of have to just wonder what KD's thinking, going through all these injuries. I think this is actually going to change the way KD plays. I don't think he's going to really be exerting himself more than he could take, which I don't think it's a good nor bad thing. I think it's just a mutual thing that's going to happen. It happens to a lot of NBA players. But in KD's case in particular, it's interesting because he was kind of like the first 7-foot person that actually moved like a guard. Like he can do things that a normal point guard would. So seeing him not move around like that, it's going to change, but I don't think it's going to hinder his game because he's still 7 foot tall. He's still easy money sniper. He's not going to be missing like that. And, if he doesn't decide to take a step back, it kind of puts into question, is he thinking about retirement possibly? Which is not out of the realm of possibility. You see this new generation of players, players from all across the world, players from G League, players from college. They're coming into the league now. They're kind of taking over. You got the Anthony Edwards, the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luka Doncic, the Jason Tatum. I just think KD's time is coming to an end. I'm not saying he's going to retire after this season, but I don't think he has a lot left in the tank. It really sucks though for the Suns organizations and the fans and KD in general that this kind of just all fell into place all in Phoenix. Of course I want to see KD continue to play basketball. I've seen him live. He's incredible. I really hope we get to see him play years to come into the future, but other time it's unbeatable. Just hope for the best for KD, and I hope he has a speedy recovery. I hope he can make the comeback to the USA team. That would be great to see him play on there. But yeah, so that's all I really wanted to talk about for the NBA today. If you made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you for watching the whole thing. It means a lot to me. And comment what things you want to see me talk about. It could be NBA, NFL, MLB, anything. I really like discussing NBA news, but I'm a man of the people. What can I say? Again, though, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. God bless y'all.